Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakmadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halak here from the Gentleman's Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, with another video. And we're going to start here in Psalms chapter 9, verse 10. It reads, "And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, has not forsaken them that seek thee." And this is what we're doing, man. And this is why you see the men here at Great Millstone and the brothers that teach the same doctrine as Great Millstone. What is at the forefront of our ministry, man? The name of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah. You see, we put trust in that name, man. We know the importance of those names, and this is why we teach them so fervently. You see, because through the name of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, and faith in that name, you see, it's going to allow us to be protected out here in the times, which every day, let's say it like this, because it's not just in the times that we're coming into. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is with us now. You see, it says he hasn't forsaken anyone that seek him, and this is what we're doing. This is why we lean upon the name so heavily, man. You see that? That's why we put trust in those names, and this is a part of our culture. This is what all of our righteous forefathers have done as well, man. Matter of fact, let's go here. So back up that point real quick. Let's go to Sirach 2 and 10. It even tells us here, look at the generations of old. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 10, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You see that? This is what Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah wants us to do as his sons. This is what he wants us to do, those of us who are believing upon him through faith in his son Yahweh Shah. He wants us to call upon us. Call upon him. You see? We're seeking after our power, man. Now, are we perfect in the flesh as we do it? No. But we wholeheartedly trust in the name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Matter of fact, let's get the next verse. Verse 11 says, "For Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction." And that's only if you trust in him, man. It's only if you believe on him. And this is what we've been doing ever since we heard, you see, the truth of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Let's go here. This is Psalms 18, and we'll start at verse 1. It says, Yahweh prays for giving deliverance. And this is what we're going to need. We're going to need deliverance from our enemies, man. Because a lot of Israelites really don't understand our enemies are about to come up against us. They're already coming against us. It wasn't for us to just wake up to the fact that we're Israelites and nothing else happens. No. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah has set it up for our enemies to roll upon us, but the trust that we have in the Lord is going to allow us to overcome. You see? As we just read, he's not going to forsake those who seek after him, man, that trust in him. So this is Psalms 18:1. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of Yahweh, who spake unto Yahweh the words of this song, in the day that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua delivered him from the hand of all his enemies, and from the hand of Saul. And he said, and that shows you we're going to have to even be delivered from our own people, man. And only Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is going to be able to do that for us. So it reads, it says, and he said, I will love thee, O Yahweh, my strength. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, my high tower and my high tower. Salakia. I will call upon Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. You see, this is why we're trusting in the Lord, man. We're not putting trust in anything carnal. We're not putting trust in carnal weapons. You see? We're putting our trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. He, through his son Yahushua, is going to save us and deliver us from our enemies. Because they're coming. That's what's set up in the Most High's will to happen. And we're going to need defense. We're going to need to be in that place of refuge. We're going to need the Most High to defend us and be our buckler, man. You see, this is why we're fervent about what? Exalting those names. Teaching the truth in those names. In all truth and sincerity, man. In all faith and belief. This is the spirit that the remnant would be in, you see? Let's jump down to verse 30. It says, as for the Most High, his way is perfect. The word of Yahweh is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. You see that? And this is what we've been trained them to do. To put our trust wholeheartedly in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. And I'm talking about for everything. For every job we've ever had. For every piece of food that we've eaten. For every piece of raiment that we have. You see? It all comes from Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. You see this? He's always been our defense. Every step of the way. He's teaching us to trust in him, man. And because of that, he's gonna be our buckler, our shield, our defense. You see? Especially in the times we're coming into. Let's go here to Psalms 20, because it's not going to be a long video. I'm going to wrap it up at the next one. This is Psalms 20 and 7. It says, some trust in chariots and some in horses. And those are the carnal things that a lot of people put their trust in, especially our people, man. We're telling them about Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. We're preaching the truth and letting them know what's about to come to pass according to the Most High's will. And a lot of our people are wondering how we're going to escape it. We're going to escape and overcome all these things that are coming our way through the trust that we put in the Lord, man. Through the trust that we put in his son, Yahushua. You see? We're not putting our trust in anything that we see around us, man. Can't none of this shit save us. No matter how much money you have in your bank account, all that shit is about to come to naught because they're rolling out the MOTB system. You can't put trust in the vehicle. You can't put trust in having a home having that home that you're living in. You can't put trust in anything carnal, man. All the people who are doing that, they're about to fail. That shit can't save them. You see? This is why we're already in that spirit of putting our trust wholeheartedly in the Lord, man. Because when all this fails, and when all this comes to naught, as we know it will, because what? We know that new system is being rolled out. Us putting our trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is what's going to allow us to overcome it all, man. Nothing carnal is going to save us. Only Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is going to save us. And that's why we have to continue to trust and believe and have faith. So Psalms 28:7, it says, some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, our power. And that's what we open up the lesson with. Putting trust in that name and being obedient to what our power has told us to do is going to allow us to have access, you see, to that defense, to the salvation. Lord willing, we be a part of that number to receive it. It's all about that name, man, and putting trust in that name. Verse 8 says, they are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. And that's what's happening. Our enemies are about to lose. And Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is lifting us up. That's why we're able to move in that spirit of boldness the way we do, man. It's all because we're putting that trust, faith, and belief in the Heavenly Father Yahweh through faith in His Son Yahweh Shai. That's why. Verse 9 says what? Save Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Let the King hear us when we call. And that's exactly what's going to happen, man. You see? This is why it's so important for us to be obedient to the Most High's will. Even though we can't be perfect in the flesh, we have to continue to say that. We're not perfect in the flesh in no shape, form, or fashion. The only thing that makes us pleasing in the sight of the Most High is our faith in Yahweh Shai and being obedient to what Yahweh Shai told us to do. You see, because we're never going to get it right in the flesh. All we can do is have faith and continue to do this work. Continue to be charitable one to another. Continue to be brotherly. These are all things that we do because we believe in the name of Yahweh and the standard that He's given us. You see? And when we call upon Him in these times of trouble that are coming speedily, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai will hear us. And we trust in that, man, because what else are you looking at in this world to save you? There is nothing else. You see? Only Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is going to be able to deliver us from all that's coming our way, man. And we trust that He will. You see? So that's something I wanted to bring out real quick, man. Hey, trust in the Lord, man. He got us. And He tells us this all throughout the scriptures, man. Hey, so with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakak Padash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Abba.